Hello, Aries. This is your reading for love and relationships, July 2017. Okay. All right, the first card is a Five of Wands reversed. I have an Ace of Pentacles reversed. A Wheel of the Year. I have a Nine of Swords. This is the High Priest. I have Strength. This is a Five of Swords reversed. I have a Seven of Pentacles reversed. And then a Nine of Pentacles. Okay. And I'll pull the last outcome card after the main reading. All right, you do have some wands here, which represent fire, which is your element. But also, I see some, strategically I see pentacles here. A need for grounding in the midst of a lot of drama, because fives, you have a Five of Wands reversed and a Five of Swords reversed. Fives are about clashes and conflict, and sometimes when they're reversed, especially when you have swords, which is about fighting, winning a battle. Five of Wands is about people who are not on the same page, people with different agendas. We certainly have a lot of struggle going on, and it seems to be happening at the beginning, and it also seems to be playing out in the end. When we have Pentacles reversed, you have this Ace of Pentacles. Pentacles are a grounding, stable energy because they represent Earth. So whenever you get a reversal of a pentacle, you're also getting a reversal of stability as well. You're getting rebuilding. You're getting a little bit of stagnation, that maybe things have been slow for too long and things are not changing. So that's very important to consider here. But here's the interesting thing. You do have some major arcana here, which are very important. You have the High Priest, which is about the stability of spirituality and getting counseling and seeking advice of a higher authority or a higher power. And then you have Strength, which is the energy to be courageous and to find your own inner stability as well. So for some of you who are Aries, I get a sense that there might have been some reconciliation or a good time, a good period in your relationship, but now you're dealing with a little bit of more instability, competing agendas with your partner. You two are not on the same page. So when I look here in the first row, I do see that conflict with Five of Wands, petty issues, just a lot of differences that have not been resolved, especially since the Five of Wands is reversed. But then also the Ace of Pentacles is reversed. This means a delay, greediness, people not sharing. A lot of egos are getting in the way as well. And then all of a sudden this Wheel of the Year comes and things are changing. And take note that we have actually this big pentacle in the middle, and that's because the Wheel of the Year, which is also considered the Wheel of Fortune in the Rider-Waite tarot deck, this is about changing in life, things naturally evolving, and you can't stop it. It's change that's meant to happen, just as for the same reason we go from season to season. We go from spring to fall we go from spring to summer to fall to winter. relationships change and evolve. And many times in relationships, how they change and how they evolve depend on what that relationship is built on. So when this Ace of Pentacles is reversed, that earth energy, that ace which represents beginnings, there are issues with the way your relationship is growing and developing. And when these changes come about, they're either going to make things worse or they're going to make things grow. And from what I'm seeing, some of you Aries people are probably dealing with a lot of issues in the relationship that are coming to the front here. So when we get here to this present, we go to this next row here, where now we're dealing with drama, which is the Nine of Swords here, and a lot of emotional turbulence, which someone could be bringing. It's a lot of anxiety. And so when we're dealing with a lot of anxiety, when we're worried or someone else is making us worried, then yes, there's a need for this High Priest to be in the middle. And I definitely feel that a lot of you Aries people who are loyal, you tend to be loyal. You, when you give your heart to someone, you give it completely. Although there's always been an issue with some Aries because you're fire, that you're so passionate that if you're crossed or if someone betrays you, you can turn the other way just as quickly. Okay. And so these elements, especially since strength is associated with Leo, it is associated with fire, and it is the sign of Leo, seeing that you have this lion here. But some of that fire energy helps you out as well. That this is about holding on and being courageous and taming, facing down all the issues that are coming into this relationship and taming them once and for all. So that's what's going to definitely be happening, where I think Aries, some of you are going to get tired of the drama. You're going to use the energy of the High Priest, like, let's chill out, this needs to stop, let's just pull back. And Aries, you've always been one to just sort of, when necessary, you will pull away, you will take control over the situation. Okay. Now, as we head into this future here, Pentacles are coming in again. And I also get a sense that some of you Aries are just trying to put out a lot of the fires. And that's not necessarily, it's an unintended pun. But I do feel that you might actually be pulling back and slowing down and saying, okay, this relationship is causing too much drama. I'm going through too much. And so Pentacles are a very slow energy. But keep in mind what I said about this 5 reverse. A 5 of Swords is a very intense card as far as conflict, because it's always about winning and losing. It's always about someone who has to be right, someone who has to be on top. There can never be 2 winners when the 5 of Swords shows up. And so when this is in reverse, we are talking about people holding grudges. And sometimes it can also mean someone who is domineering, whose ego is so big they cannot lose. And this actually is telling me a little bit about why that 9 of Swords is showing up. Someone's bruised ego, someone's issues that are coming into the relationship. So when we get this 7 of Pentacles reversed, the waiting card, usually this is about waiting and being patient for something that will eventually manifest and grow. Okay, it's just a matter of time. Okay, it means being rewarded. Okay, a job well done. But when this is in reverse, it means that you can feel that frustration, like, I went through all of this for nothing. The interesting thing is that now you have a 9 of Pentacles here, which seems to be coming to the rescue. that you've been disappointed so much. This Nine of Pentacles is sort of the card of joy and abundance. That despite the disappointment some of you Aries people are going through, I get a sense that there's going to be a rescue for you. That's how I'm feeling this. In the nick of time. And whatever conflicts or drama that have been going on, this Nine of Pentacles is showing up because I feel like this Strength card is sort of helping you pull through this crisis with this person. And it doesn't even mean that this person might be relevant for some of you or that you'll decide to go on. I think some of you might see, oh, you know what? I think this is a better opportunity for me, or a better, I think I just need to take time out. I'd rather do this than to put up with all this drama in a relationship. But I do see this as a card that is signaling, don't worry, good times are coming, better times. Just leave all of this behind. Use the Strength of the High Priest and the Strength card, and hold on to that energy. Pull back, not so much fire. Get a little bit grounded. And, it might seem that your relationships for some of you are a little bit disappointing and you don't see the point. And that's perfectly fine. I think that if you feel like there's nothing good that's going to come out of that relationship, it's always good to move on. But this Nine of Pentacles is definitely saying that with the High Priest and the Strength, the card of Strength, you get a new spiritual renewal. You take some time out to think about what you really want, to seek out help and advice, and just stay put for a while. Sometimes that fire energy can be good in that it can motivate you and motivate your will, and sort of help you get outside the problem to where, okay, I need to make a decision for myself. I cannot keep putting my heart in the hands of other people so that they can just keep crushing it. So this Nine of Pentacles is actually helping you out more than you realize for the month of July. So now I'm going to shuffle for the outcome card for the next few months here, or the next few weeks. And I have a Four of Wands reversed. Okay, now what this Four of Wands, it's the card of overcoming a struggle. So when it's in reverse, the tarot is saying, and wands are your energy, they represent fire. Whatever the struggle is that you're going through with this person, you will be able to find a way to be happy, to just go to your respective corners and stop all the fighting and the drama. But the Four of Wands is saying it'll still be a struggle. It doesn't mean that it'll always be a struggle, but I don't think you should feel, because there's still some positivity here. It's a matter of being patient. There could be something wonderful happening further on down the road, especially with this Nine of Pentacles. The nice thing about this Four of Wands is this is sort of like a card, even when it's reversed. It usually brings good news when it's not reversed. But when it is reversed, it's simply saying still be patient, because a celebration is coming. There's going to be better times with this Nine of Pentacles here. So the theme of your reading is lots of struggle. But in the end, it's a matter of using that energy of the High Priest to get counseling and advice and help, and to just pull back and look at the bigger picture. And also use the strength of Leo, some of the fire, channel some of that fire energy for your will, and tell yourself, I will get through this. I need to be true to myself. I'm not going to let anyone else bully me in this relationship, which could be the case with some of you. especially with that Five of Wands. Okay, so I do feel like even though you have two wands in the spread, they do seem to be significant about what a lot of you are going through. And I think there's a lot of there's a very strong positive message the tarot is saying to you. Be true to yourself and everything will turn out okay. So that was your reading, Aries. And I'm letting you know that I will have to make big adjustments to my schedule. I haven't had as much time to do readings as I usually do. And so just know that going into August and for the rest of the year, I'm only going to be available for some weekends on maybe Friday nights, Friday evenings, and Saturday afternoons and evenings. So, you know, I hate to do it, but I do have some new responsibilities, another full-time job and everything. But I always appreciate your support and the support so many of you have given me the last 2 years. And I will continue to provide these readings as much as I can in the near future. So take care, and I'll see you on YouTube. And as always, I wish you love and light.